on! You cannot stop me at Border Patrol! I wasn't close to you, baby! Come on, let's go! Yahoo! Mario, what the fuck? Hey guys, what's up? And welcome back to Super Mario Galaxy 2. And last time, we did the Haunted Halls Galaxy. And we actually died quite a few times, I'm not gonna lie. And we did the Prankster Comet in the Tall Trunk Galaxy, or whatever the heck it's called, the Giant Tree Galaxy, where we did the Mario 64 Purple Coin Slide. Very, very fun. And, well, and we also got murdered by a robot who, I guess is a female? Even though robots, I mean, I don't really know how that works, because, like, I mean, I guess maybe it's, like, color-coded, like, you're a male if you're blue, and, like, you're a girl if you're pink? Like, is that how it works? I don't even know. If you guys enjoyed the Let's Play, make sure to like, subscribe, share, do all that fun stuff. And we're going to keep continuing our journey through World 3 in the Nebula Asteroid Belt Field. And we're going to go head down to this galaxy, Freezy Flight Galaxy. This is actually one of my most favorite galaxies in this game. This galaxy is freaking awesome. Like, this is a great galaxy. I'm gonna be completely honest. This is a really good galaxy. I'm a big fan of it. I really enjoy this one. So, we're gonna start off with this. I'm pretty sure there is a secret star on this one. So, I did promise we'll do the Prankster Comet in this episode for Haunted Halls. So we will do that. So, yeah, Freezy Flake. I really love this one. It's our first, like, snow galaxy in the game, ice galaxy. Which Galaxy 1 didn't really, I mean, it had, but kind of not at the same time. Bowser on ice. So this galaxy is just straight up snow. Well, for the most part. There's a lava section there, so kind of like an inspiration to Freeze Flame, a little bit of a foreshadowing to a future galaxy. That is in World 5, so, which is actually another one of my favorite galaxies in this game. So this galaxy's pretty epic. We got the homie Luigi, who's going to show up in, like, every level, but don't worry, Luigi, we're going to save you. You'll get your spotlight here, eventually. So, we start on this planet with a cabin, which is interesting. We have a bunny rabbit in here. Those weird snows colors give you the creeps. I'm too scared to leave my house, boy. What's my Star Bunny voice? I don't even remember. I don't even remember, like, some of the voices I do for some of the characters. Some I do, but then some I forget. But yeah, we have a very frosty theme, and it's a very cozy galaxy, especially with, like, the cabin here, the homie Luigi. We have the fire flower here, of course, which is, I mean, very useful in this galaxy considering we're going against snow. And this is kind of our main planet right here. And we can pretty much destroy, like, absolutely everything in our path. Which is, very, very fun. Destroy all the Goomba statues. Which, I mean, they're just snow. I mean, could you imagine if, like, just like how, in, like, they put, like, the enemies in the crystals, they put, like, Goombas and, like, Bowser in the snow statues? That would be insane. Like, that would actually be, like a war crime against humanity. But I guess there's no humanity in the Mario universe, which isn't entirely true, considering you have, well, Mario, Luigi, Wario, Waluigi, Peach, Daisy, Rosalina. But, like, Pauline, but, like, well, and then you have New Donk City, but, I mean, well, and you have, like, the real world, right? Because Mario and Luigi are from, like, the real world, but I don't really know if that's canon anymore in the Mario game universe. I mean, I don't know if it ever was canon in the game universe. Because, like, I grew up watching, like, the Super Mario Bros. Super Show, which was implied that Mario and Luigi were from Brooklyn. They were plumbers from Brooklyn. And I guess that would kind of imply that, like, all the, like, classic Mario games, DK games, took place in... We're not going to go to this planet, because I think this is the Secret Star. So we're not going to go in there, just yet. But, I'm pretty sure, like... the original games were implied to take place in New Donk City, which, or, well, I guess New York City. Nowadays, it's New Donk City, so it's kind of correct now. Because in Mario Odyssey, like, there's a ton of DK references in New Donk City, and a lot, I mean, literally just so many references, like, to the classic arcade games. We got a slide section right here. Pretty fun. No music though. What a shame. But yeah, I mean, it's kind of cool that they like kind of made New Donk like I guess the city that I guess they're from. But I do still kind of prefer how it was like the original story where they were from Brooklyn, the real world, New York City, like our actual world, and then they went down a magical pipe that sent them to the Mushroom Kingdom. So I don't know. I always thought that was kind of the cooler storyline because it makes Mario and Luigi like a little bit more relatable, somewhat. Because like Mario and Luigi were just normal guys, right? Like just normal Italian plumbers, carpenters, whatever job they were doing from in Brooklyn, New York City, just doing what an average working Italian man would do in American society. Or they can join the mafia, which is pretty normal too, I guess. I mean, I can see Mario and Luigi being like big time like Italian mafia members. I mean, they would work so well. I would actually see Wario being like a big time like mafia member. He screams mafia to me for some reason. I don't know why, but let's go down this pipe to our final destination. Woo! But this planet's kind of cool. Snowballs, and you put them over the lava. It puts ice over them. I'm pretty sure that's not how it works in real life. I'm pretty sure the snow would just get eradicated like immediately. So yeah, that's kind of dumb. We got the lava versions of the snow guys here, which were in Galaxy 1. So pretty cool. But yeah, this galaxy is definitely more snowy than like Freeze Flame Galaxy from Galaxy 1, which combined fire and lava, which is what it's kind of doing right here, and then it does in the future galaxy. So pretty cool. Okay, so back to what I was saying, about like I guess Donkey Kong and like Mario being from the real world, Luigi being from the real world, Pauline, whatever. I don't know. It makes it more relatable. And like it makes it a little bit more realistic and like kind of cool and new for Mario and Luigi to go to this Mushroom Kingdom with like everything being so magical and just like not normal at all, and kind of getting used to that and just becoming part of the world. It's very cool. I love how the Mario movie actually brought back the whole Mario and Luigi are from New York City storyline. Origin story, which I really like, because that was how it was back in the 80s. And then, I guess Yoshi's Island came in and kind of changed up the backstory again, where Mario and Luigi were like star children, they were special, and yada yada yada. Luigi gets kidnapped by Kamek, Mario gets dropped on Yoshi's Island, Yoshi and Mario go save baby Luigi, blah 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 blah. Bowser Jr., King, or Baby Bowser, blah blah blah, whatever. I don't really see Yoshi's Island as really canon, honestly. Like, I mean, you could make an argument that like maybe the Storks brought like Mario and Luigi to like New Donk City, because like then it's all part of the same world. Which, okay, that makes sense. I can see that. But I don't know. I like the idea that Mario and Luigi were just like normal guys who just became like big time heroes of the Mario universe and obviously very famous. Instead of just being like destined to be special from the beginning, if that makes sense. I don't know. It's again, the Mario lore is very complicated. It's so complicated. Sorbetti's chilly reception. Let's go. So this one actually has a boss fight. Which, spoiler alert, the boss is actually a planet. Which we may or may not be looking at right now. Let's just say. And, this galaxy uses, this mission uses the rock mushroom. Which, I did look up how many times the rock mushroom is actually used in this game, and it's really not much. Like, it's kind of insane. Like, some of these power-ups aren't really used a ton. Which, I mean, we'll definitely be seeing, like, later in the game with some returning Galaxy 1. Alright, I gambled my last life. don't recommend. I don't really recommend doing that. That was no good. But so on this planet we gotta collect star chips, use a rock mushroom to destroy stuff, which is very fun. It's different than the first mission. Spices up the gameplay of this galaxy a lot, which I can definitely appreciate that. I like when they do spice things up with like power-ups in the same galaxy, especially in the same planet, because it's a different gameplay style than it was previously. I really appreciate that. Makes it play through the level a little bit differently, which is really fun. And one thing you may also notice is Rock Mario actually turns into like a snowball, which is really cool. Which I think is only in this galaxy. I don't recall it happening in any other galaxy, because I don't really think there's another snow galaxy that the rock mushroom is technically in, if I can recall. I'm not actually sure. I'm assuming the last one's up here somewhere. I don't know where the last one is. I'm pretty sure it's on the top up here. But yeah, it's really cool that you turn to a snowball. Well, okay, it's not really a snowball. You're still a rock, but close enough to a snowball, right? Like, why not? Also, apparently, back to the whole Mario and Luigi from the real world topic. In the Mario movie, Pauline was like, what was like mayor of New York City, which is kind of cool. So is she a Democrat or is she a Republican? Is she a Bill Clinton enjoyer? Does she justify the Trail of Tears of Andrew Jackson? All right. I mean, she's Pauline is canonically in American politics, and we all know how that goes. Anyways, let's finally move on from that topic, and look at this. This is probably the coolest part of this galaxy. The music, of course, and then just the atmosphere of this planet. We're in like a snowstorm. You can't see anything. It's foggy. Snow everywhere. Like, dude, I love this so much. Dude, this is probably how the Germans felt when they were like going through Stalingrad. Dude, I feel so bad for them. Dude, this is probably what Napoleon's soldiers were like dying from like retreating from Moscow, because the Russians were so smart and they burned it down when the French arrived, and the Russians counterattacked and they retreated. Oh my god. Guys, this is why you need to be very careful when you invade Russia, because you're going to be going through this mess right here. Let's just say that. Seriously, such a beautiful area, though. I love this so much. And we're into this. What a shame. we're in the giant brown boy box. Oh my god, that's a lot of coins. Oh my god, that's a lot of coins. And we got a 1-up. That was some pretty solid gambling right there. Loads of coins and a 1-up mushroom. That's why you gamble, kids. Because maybe you'll get an extra life and get rich off it. But yeah, it's such a beautiful area. I love this so much. It's so calm. It's so ominous. It's so peaceful. It's so cozy. Kind of scary at the same time, too. We got Suicidal Lumalee right here. What's up, Lumalee? And let's get out of here. And when you leave, the fog's gone, which kind of sucks. Now we're on this planet, which, this planet, I did got a reference in the beginning of this mission, is a little different. It's not exactly a planet. Or is it a planet? Just a living planet that we have to fight. That's actually really cool. That's a really cool concept, but like a Mario Galaxy boss being like a planet that you have to fight. It's a really cool idea. Like, which is kind of what this is. Like, just imagine fighting just a whole ass planet. Dude, like, could you imagine Mario like fighting a planet the size of Jupiter or something? That would be like God of War levels of insanity right there. Right? Like, just Kratos, like, going on the giant fucking, like, titans there we go, in Greece. That's basically what this is. Just at a smaller scale. What its potential could be that level of just massive, just sheer chaos of scale. Stop! Let's go. I don't know. It would be kind of cool. Oh my god, a Mario-style God of War game would be kind of crazy, to be honest. I love God of War. Once I talk about God of War, we'll be stuck here all day talking about God of War, so... Maybe I'll do like a God of War episode where I just talk about God of War, I don't know. 16,000! Not really 16,000, that's 1,634. I know my math, guys. Trust me. Not really. Fuck math. I hate it so much. Let's go! See, there's a topic for an episode. My sheer hate. My sheer pure hate. Oh, that rhymes. Sheer pure. Sheer pure. Dude, I just name dropped a Fortnite location. Alright. Let's go do the, or I guess a potential Fortnite name location. POI. Alright, let's go do the Secret Star. I know exactly what the Secret Star is. And these missions, I absolutely hated when I was younger. Let's just skip all this. You'll see why. Oh god, I'm scared. We might be stuck here for a while, guys. Oh no, I'm actually really scared. Man, well, I'm not scared. I mean, I'm not scared. I'm never scared, man. I could never be scared of anything. Hello, chimp. I am scared of women, though. But well, you guys all know that. So if my future wife watches this, that means I'm no longer scared of women. I'm not actually scared of women. Women are scared of me. I mean, I don't know. My whole thing with women has been very complicated. Which would be a very interesting topic for a future episode. Man, so many topics. Oh my god, I should make them videos. Ooh.
Well, you just roll into the domain of the chimp. You've heard about my gaming skills, right? A little challenge for you. Just get and bump the enemies. Watch out for the spiky ones. Simple enough, right? You ready to experience this?
Yes. Yeah, just get it over with.
I'll give you the star if you can get 500 points or more. Good luck.
Oh god, so we gotta take out these guys that pop out from the ground, and we gotta get 500 points. This mission is actually super difficult. I'm not even bullshitting. Dude, even like modern day, dude, like this stuff is hard. Like this is some of the hardest missions in Galaxy 2. There's a couple of these. I don't remember how many there actually are in this game when it comes to these like chimp ice skating missions. There's a couple. I think there's like 2 or 3 of them or something like that. I don't really remember, honestly. It's hard though. It's very like last minute watch kind of stuff too. Like you gotta be like very careful and like, oh my god, we did it! Don't touch the purple, guys. I mean, well, we're done. It was kind of late to mention that.
You got 600 points. I guess that qualifies you as a shining rival. I mean, I like it. But I promise you can take the star.
Thank you, Funky Chimp. I'm still upset it's not Funky Kong, dude. The funky Iggy Koopaling Funky Chimp. He's a knockoff, man. Could you imagine, like, Kamek? Like, this is Funky Kong, but Kamek turned him into this. Alright, let's just grab the star. We're asking too many questions. Dude, Yoshiaki Koizumi wouldn't approve of this. Just like how Miyamoto didn't approve of Rosalina having a backstory. But Koizumi snuck it in there. True story, actually. That is actually a true story. Alright, let's go do the prankster comment for Haunted Halls like I promised in the last episode. Let's go do it, I guess. Let's see what this one's all about. Again, I don't remember all the prankster comment missions in all the galaxies. I remember a couple, but I don't remember all of them. Spooky Cosmic Clone Chase. That's what I thought. Spooky Cosmic Clone. Oh god. Okay, that doesn't seem too bad. So it's like it's this section, but there's cosmic clones. Doesn't seem too bad. I don't think. Seems simple enough, I suppose. So we're going to start on this platform immediately, and then the cosmic clones are going to start spawning in. So yeah, I mean this should be a pretty easy one. I mean to be fair, on the last episode we did die a lot to this section. So I mean, I mean, I shouldn't really say. Oh god. Oh god. Almost died again. So I shouldn't really be saying anything at all. When you really think about it, I mean, anything I say is just like pointless. Don't even take seriously because I always like. I always like. I always like outdate it somehow. Some way, somehow. I don't even know, but here's our star, and they had to put it in the crystal to make it harder. Ah, these damn crystals and Mario's giant fist. Star! Let's go! Awesome. Another galaxy sort of completed. You guys will understand later on. Star number 43. Galaxy complete. Oh yeah. Alright, so I guess that's going to conclude this episode of Super Mario Galaxy 2. This was a very fun one, of course. And we did one of my favorite galaxies. I mean, dude, the snow dude, such a great galaxy. If you guys enjoyed, make sure to like, subscribe, share. And yeah, man, I'm loving this game, man. It's so good. And I will see you guys on the next episode, where we continue off with World 3. See you guys on the next one. See ya.